Welcome to some more Pokemon Black 2. Last time we got... Hold on. God damn it. Our third gym badge. So, 5 more to go. This time, let's see how this is. Oh, it's you again. Hello there. If it's not an inconvenience, may I have a look at your Pokemon? Okay. I appreciate your cooperation. Oh, how interesting. Your Servine seems to display more self-confidence than others. It's of the same species. And you're a trainer here with merely 3 badges. Fantastic! But I'm not sure how you're doing it. But you're bringing out the power of your Pokemon. Oh, excuse me. I am a scientist. My name is Colress. The theme of my research is bringing out the power of Pokemon. Bringing out the power of Pokemon. Is it possible to bring out their maximum power through the bond they share with their trainers? Or is there some other different method? I'd like to test my theory by battling you. Do you find this acceptable? Yes. Either way, I'll be waiting on Route 4. It's just beyond here. Alright. What was that about? Let's see. Anything over here? My friend worries about everyone's health when they set off on journeys. So he always nicknames Pokemon. He trades Gesundheit. Wonder how he's doing. Good question. Whoop. Wasn't really paying attention to the road there. Hey! When I saw you in the city, I just had to catch up with you. Here, take this. This is a dowsing machine. An item we are never going to use. I'll be honest, I never used the dowsing machine in any Pokemon game, like, whatsoever. You can use the dowsing machine to find places where items are hidden. It's exciting to find an item while you're looking for a Pokemon. Oh, good luck! Oh, if you often use the dowsing machine, the habitat list, and so on, why don't you register them? I think it's written in this book. I found it. Okay, I'll read it. You can use the registered item just by pressing the Y button. Way ahead of you on that one. See? Okay, bye. Yeah, we're never gonna use the dowsing machine at all. Especially in this day and age where you can just pull up a guide to, like, find the items in question. Having lots of battles is the best way to train Pokemon quickly. Pokemon Breeder Irene. So, unique to Pokemon Black 2 are Pokemon Breeders. Every time you exit a route, and then re-enter, the Pokemon breeders will always fight you. Some people might find this annoying, but especially if you're trying to like just get a move on. But I'll be honest, I find these actually quite helpful for gaining XP, like so. The Marrow. So if you're looking to grind on money and cash on your journey, best to refight any Pokemon breeders you run into. Oh boy. And slap. Breeder Irene. Your training method is great. I'm going to copy it. Yeah, something else. Yeah, in case anyone's wondering, off screen, these are the kind of trainers I will be refighting over and over again. So before we fight Colress, there is a Pokemon I want to get my hands on. Not you. Though I am curious. Jerk. Oh boy, I forgot to stock up on Great Balls. That's gonna be a problem. There we go. Darumaka. Yes. Kong. Given the fact you evolve into Darmanitan. But you're not the Pokemon we're after. Oh god damn it. Come on. You're not it either. God damn it. God, I hate catching Pokemon. Yeah, I think I've said it before, but when it comes to creature collecting games, and I find it's pretty ironic how, given the amount of creature collecting games I've played, the one creature collecting series where I actually don't like collecting creatures in is, ironically enough, Pokemon. Come on. I know you're here somewhere. God damn it. Good chunk of this part's just gonna be me searching for this one fucking Pokemon. God damn it, I know you're in here somewhere. Oh my god, my nose. Is Darumaka the most common Pokemon you encounter here? If so, I am livid. There you are! Christ on a fucking bike. Can I weaken you further? Can I? Oh, god damn it. Oh, this Sandout's gonna be annoying, isn't it? Fuck it. Gonna have to find another one then. Yeah, shit like that is why I don't like catching Pokemon. It's very, like, RNG heavy. You gotta intimidate. But I want to go for one with Moxie. And ideally one that isn't a pain in the ass to catch. There you go. God! When you don't need a crit, you end up getting it. But when you do need a critical hit, you never get it. God. Shit like this is why I don't like catching Pokemon. Okay, Rapture, don't do that again. I think I can get away with capturing this Sandile with this amount of HP. Get in the ball. Say hello to our fourth party member. Took me longer than I'd like. Yeah. But hey. Look at him. It's this little guy. The Desert Croc Pokemon. I don't know what genre of creature this is, but I noticed this with Gekomon and Tokomon in Digimon. But oh, what are you holding? Item take. What do you got there? Raspberry. I'll be taking that. Thank you very much. And for our troubles, heal up. Since we're likely never going to use super potions or regular potions again. Alright, Chorus. What do you want to show me? I've been waiting for you while I've been busy. What's the matter? Interested in what's behind me? These are not mere rocks, but the Pokemon known as Crystal. Observe. With this device I created to energize Pokemon, I'll strike a pose. That's a lot of crustacean. Those Crystal. Were they just lying here, out of energy? With their hairs on their backs? Team Plasma said we should recognize the potential in Pokemon and liberate them from humans. I disagree. Conversely, it should be humans who bring out the hidden potential in Pokemon. Now that I think of it, I never asked your name. I'll remember that name. Well then I will test you to see if you're a trainer who can bring out the hidden potential of Pokemon. Let's duel. Alright, Colress, he only has 2 Pokemon. Whereas we have 5. Magnemite. You're an electric and steel type. I probably should have brought Scorch out for this one. Yeah, let's get him out. Go on, Scorch. Come here, little doggy. Woof. Of course, the first thing he does is use Thunder Wave. But yeah, as I was saying, I don't know what genre of creature Sandile is, but I noticed this with Gekomon and Tokomon and a shit ton of other creature collecting series, but it's like, you know the type that I'm referring to. The most goofiest little guys that are also just an absolute gremlin. Like the kind of creature where you just look at them and they have the vibe of like no thoughts, head empty. But then at the same time, they're also the creature that can pull the most out there shit imaginable. Oh, there goes Magnemite. Clink. Let's keep Scorch out for the time being. Clink is also a steel and electric type, if I recall correctly, or just regular steel. Funny story though, my first wild shiny Pokemon was a Clink that I found in Pokemon White. I found that fucker by complete accident. Like, I was just trying to get through the dungeon in question. I'm not gonna say which one, but if you know, you know. And I just so happened to have ran into this guy. Oh god, Gear Grind. Oh boy. That ain't good. Oh no. No, not Pokeballs. I forgot to restock. I forgot to resupply on healing. Here is mouth, insert foot. Ow. Ow. Come on. God damn it. I'm pretty much just getting Rapture out here. Come here. Come here, dude. Special defense rose. I don't know if my Leaf Tornado has anything to say about it. Okay, it did have something to say about it. Leech Seed then. Luckily, I think Colress only ever uses one Super Potion, so he won't use another. Slap. But yeah, ooh! Cutting that one a wee bit close there. Bada boom. Level 21. Level 18. Wants to learn Roost. A move I have history with. There we go. And there goes Colress. Splendid, you are quite the trainer. That I am. I see. Just like the gym leaders in each area, or the Elite Four and Champion in the Pokemon League, you bring out the power in Pokemon by being kind to them. That's the kind of person you are. I'm extremely grateful for your help. This is a token of my gratitude. Protein, which we're also not going to use. It's so frustrating. If only we could talk to Pokemon in order to bring out their power. But there's no way a person like that could ever exist. Well then, I hope to see you again sometime. Goodbye. Is there a spot that can heal me up, at least? I'm very particular about the speed of Pokemon. That's why I'm wondering if you have a Pokemon with a speed of 131 or greater with you. I do not. Don't worry, there's more to Pokemon than speed. But today, I'd sure like to see a Pokemon with speed greater than 131. I don't know what happens if you actually meet the conditions. Very particular about Pokemon's attack stat. I love this place. It's very convenient because it's close to both Castelia and Nimbasa. Good to know. We moved here because I heard this place would be developed more. So interesting aspect about this area in particular. Since construction won't be finished, guys like to come hang around. So this route is actually different depending on the version. Yeah, there's actually a whole route exclusive to either Black 2 or White 2. I will try to show off both of them. So be aware of that. Hello there. What should I do? I can't possibly manage everything. Hello there. Welcome to Join Avenue. We don't have anything yet, as you see, so it's just an avenue at this point. Oh, where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. I am the owner of Join Avenue. My dream is to go around the world, built in avenues that bustle with lots of people. The problem is, I have no one I can trust to manage the avenue. Something just struck me. You seem to be a trainer traveling around, aren't you? You naturally meet people from all over this region, don't you? I know it. I know it seems sudden, but will you manage the avenue for me? Yes. Thank you so much. Okay, tell me what kind of person you are. What would be your favorite phrase that you use to greet everyone? Warning. The words you are about to enter may be sent to other players. No, they fucking won't. Please consider them carefully before you register them. Yeah! Nah. Cool. That's a great line. Then, what would you say was something truly moves your heart? You want to choose something universal, a phrase that anyone will understand, you know? Same as before, or that doesn't matter since the service has been on. Yeah. Yeah! I knew it. You are the one! Who else could be so suited to manage the avenue? I don't remember what phrase I used on my original save, so that you can alter the phrase is what later on if you feel like it. So, sir, it's almost time for your next appointment. I almost forgot. My assistants, you heard me. I must leave now, so please support our newest manager. Yes, sir. Please take care of yourself. Pleased to meet you. How shall we address you? Because I'm original. I wonder if this guy's the dino nerd. Now that you are the one to manage the development of the avenue, please turn it into a wonderful attraction where many people visit. I'll explain how to develop the avenue, so please talk to me when you're ready. Yo. To make it more attractive, you'll want useful city improvements. For example, shops. In order for you to make a shop, you'll need someone who has a dream. You then have to invite that person to join the avenue. Speaking of invitation, someone is coming this way. Why don't you invite that person? Janice. Janice is always your first guy you can invite. Interesting tidbit about Janice. Depending on the numbers on your trainer card, will determine what shop he has. Of course, that does mean that in multiple playthroughs, you could end up with him having the same shop more than once. Amazing. Is this a new avenue? It doesn't look like anyone has built a shop here yet. Maybe I can make my dream come true here. Invite. If I were to make my dream come true on this avenue, I would want to make people's Pokemon more beautiful. Make the person a resident. Thank you. Amazing. So, Janice is a barber this time around, which was not the case on my previous playthrough. Barber Janice. So, that's new. Congratulations, you've just made your first shop. But having a shop means nothing if you don't have any customers. You'll need to talk to a customer and recommend the shop. Speaking of recommendations, someone is coming this way. Why don't you recommend our shop? Whoop, you there. Fun. Is this the new avenue? I wonder if it has any great shops. Recommend. Do you know any great shops that opened recently? So, a little something about Join Avenue here is that different guests will have different phrases. Depending on the phrases, means you would want to send them to a certain shop. that they would want. I'd recommend going on Bulbapedia to see the full list of phrases and what shop to send them to. Cause, yeah. Barbara Janice. I'm off. Amazing. Fun. Barbara Janice. It's a wonderful place. Popularity went up by 40 points. Congratulations! You've just recommended the shop that made the popularity of the avenue go up. Raised the popularity of shops and the avenue to make it famous. A good tip for bringing more customers is to use the communications feature. You should turn on the sea gear to attract lots of passerbys. You should also try communication facilities such as the Union Room and the Global Terminal. We'll be serving as your assistants in the room over here. Please come visit us. If you'll excuse us. Well, it's good to know. This seems like one of those things I would do off screen. So, anyway, finally in Nimbasa. Goddamn, and I wonder who that is. Let's heal up first and then check that out. Hello, Metal Man. Do you have any new medals? Middle Walker. And Step-by-Step Saver. Goodbye. First order of business is to heal up. Boot up the PC. And let's put that Darumaka in the PC. How's it? Look at that. We now have a party of 4. I do, however, want to get some hyper potions, though. Yeah, I am going to be refighting that Pokemon breeder over and over again. And because, goddamn. I'll save exploring the rest of Route 4 for another time. First, I heard that in Gear Station, you can have Pokemon battles in the subway. So I came here to test my skills, and what do you know? The subway bosses are here. We're here. Isn't that amazing? I mean, they're the strongest trainers in Gear Station. And they said they'd battle if it's 2-on-2. This is an amazing opportunity. Would you please battle with me? So, fun little tidbit about this. This is the only time you ever actually meet the opposite player character. In my case, because I'm playing as the guy, we run into Rosa. If we were playing as the girl, we would run into Nate. Nate and Rosa... Actually, I'm gonna let them show for themselves. Thanks. Oh, the name's Rosa. Let's become the best partners ever and surpass the subway bosses. So I'll have you challenge the subway bosses with me then. Having a battle in a place like this is a little irregular, but this must have happened for a reason. Battling in a different place will let me see different scenery, and I might learn something too. Now, Emmett, if you have something to add, please. Follow the rules and drive safely. We're headed for victory. All aboard! Alright, so we're facing off against twins Emmett and Ingo. I find it interesting how their clothing actually matches the respective game they're introduced in. In case you're wondering, Ingo is the one in the black coat, whereas Emmett is the one in the white coat. Sending out Boulder and Girder. So yeah, Rosa has a Duat. Interesting enough. Yeah, Rosa and Nate will always have the Pokemon that you don't have, that neither you nor your rival have. So since I went with Snivy, he and Hugh went with Tepig, Rosa here has Duat. Had I gone with Tepig, she would have Servine by this point. And had I gone with Oshawott, she would have Tepig by this point. 19. Also, this is the only time you actually get to run into the starter you and your rival didn't pick. But I'll explain a bit after the fight. Use Tornado. Ouch! Yeah, he's really going after that Duat. Fun enough, my Duat became a Samurai by this point. Well, not exactly by this point, but at the time I'm recording. Skylar grew to level 20. Subway boss Ingo and Emmett. Bravo! What you showed us is the spark of trainers. However, let me say one thing. Please move on to an even greater goal. I am Emmett. I lost together with Ingo. Your combination is the best. Perfect. You're very strong trainers. Some cash for our troubles. Bravo! The combination of you and your Pokemon is truly fantastic. I'm Emmett. While I may have lost to you, I had a good time. Let's play again sometime. Yes, definitely. Next time, please ride the subway and battle with us there. Well then, we're off. All aboard. They were so tough, even when they were holding back for us. That's the subway bosses for you. I want to get even stronger and battle the subway bosses when they're giving it their all. Thanks. This is a token of my appreciation. Please take it. The Versus Recorder. When you have the Versus Recorder, you can record your battles with your friends or battles on the Battle Subway. Sir, I had a really great time battling with you. I hope we can battle together again sometime. See you. Goodbye. So, in Black and White and Black 2 and White 2, when it comes to completing the Unova Dex, it only counts if you see every Pokemon in the Unova Dex. You don't actually have to catch all of them. You just need to have seen them. And you can actually see a good chunk of the Pokemon in the Unova Dex. There are, however, a few that you can't get a seen version of because that Pokemon doesn't show up whatsoever via trainer battles or in the wild. The first and third stage age of the starter you and your rival didn't pick are one of them. There are a few more as well. But I'm gonna go more in detail when it's appropriate. Especially, and on the subject of the starters, there is only one way to actually see the third form of the starter you and your rival didn't pick, but that has to do with a feature that Black 2 and White 2 have. But again, I'll explain more when it's appropriate. But yeah, I think for now I'm going to move the experience share to Shades because I want Shades to gain some XP. But yeah, now that we're in Nimbasa, I think it's time that we call it a part. Next time on Pokemon Black 2, we're gonna check out that route that we just blazed right past before fighting the gym leader. We're gonna need all the experience that we can get. If you enjoyed this part, feel free to like and subscribe. And if you're able to, feel free to donate to either my Patreon or Ko-Fi. Either one helps. And if you're interested in seeing some more of my non-gaming stuff, feel free to check out my Tumblr. And I think this might be one of the last posts of Pride Month, so hopefully you all had a solid Pride Month. So, until we meet again, see you all next time for some more Pokemon Black 2. Bye!